Very good. Robert, you will start each question. If you are ready, sir.
All right.
First answer is on the screen. Go.
Who?
Was.
Play it.
Again.
Sam.
Woody Allen.
Right.
Humphrey Bogart.
You got it.
What?
Show.
Has.
Farrah.
Faucet.
Charlie's Angels.
1.
What?
Creature.
Has.
8.
Arms.
Octopus.
2.
What?
Singer.
Crusaded.
Against.
Okay, guys, time ran out on you. The score now is 1-0 in favor of Lenny's team. So
Who's winning? I'm sorry.
We are.
Oh, okay.
We failed to mention that.
John, I think it was clear to everybody here who was winning that one. So
Anita Bryant.
let's start the next round. If you are ready, Lenny, the answer is up on the screen. Right there. The answer is there. Now go.
What?
Do.
You.
Say.
After.
A.
Prayer. Amen.
1.
What?
Animal.
Smells. Skunk. What?
Planet.
Are.
We.
Living.
On.
Earth. What?
Animal.
Puts.
Out.
Forest.
Fires.
Smokey the Bear.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Hey.
All right, the time is 21 seconds. Now, you have put forth 2 Olympic performances already. I don't want to put more pressure on you, John, than you have now. But they did it in 21 seconds. You've got to get your answer in before these 21 lights go out. So, Robert, if you are ready, here is your first answer on the screen. Go.
What?
Show.
Am.
Robert.
Uric.
On.
Soap.
Lucky you got that one, John.
What?
Shows.
Your.
Face.
Mirror.
Right?
Who?
Climbed.
If there is any satisfaction at all, you weren't even close.
Thank you very
You're
much.
not even close. All right, Lenny's team, you're winning 2-0. So what we're going to do is reverse things a little bit and go back to you because they only need one more round to win the game and go over to the hot spot and the possibility of $5,000. So what we're going to... John, you're way behind.
Oh, okay.
All right, just in case you missed it. If you are ready, Robert, last time you said you were.
But I wasn't.
Okay, you are now.
Yes.
Here is your first answer on the screen. Go.
What?
Is.
The.
Center.
Of.
A.
Target.
Bullseye.
That's 1.
Who?
Had.
7.
Dwarf.
Snow White.
Where?
Do.
You.
Go.
If.
You.
Are.
Bad.
The principal's office. Is that right?
What?
Garment.
Does.
A.
Woman.
Wear.
Around.
Her.
Bosoms.
Brazier.
What?
Singer.
Has.
A.
Glass.
I.
Sammy Davis Jr. Didn't go for that.
Hell.
All right, congratulations to you. You did it in 37 seconds. Now, that means, Lenny, Deborah Lee, and Kevin, to win the game, not just the round, to win the game, you've got to do it in a better time. You've got to get your 4 correct answers before that.
Oh, my
before I know, Deborah Lee, before the lights go out. So if you are ready, and you can possibly wrap it up all here in a shutout, if you are ready, the first answer is on the screen, Lenny. Go.
What?
Do.
You.
Say.
When.
You.
Are.
Golfing. I don't know.
What do you say when you're golfing? 4. Go. Go. 4. What?
Does.
The.
Husband.
Of.
Jane.
Say. Tarzan. God, what is, husband, huh? Head.
You have none.
Yes, we know. Go. What? What? What?
Arena.
Pass. Pass. We're falling apart, guys. Who?
Hosted.
The host of hosts.
Yes.
We win this time? We won this time, didn't we?
You won that game.
Shook you up a little
You
bit, huh?
understand that? It is now 2-1, and by the way, you lost all form in that one. I must say.
Coming back.
It is
We're
2 to
coming
1.
back
Yes,
with
you are
five.
coming back, Robert. But again,
Yes.
you must win this round or you're out of the game. Understand that?
No pressure.
No problem at all. So, Robert, you're trailing 2-1. If you are ready,
Sure.
let's go to the screen. Here is your first answer. Go.
What
Rock
does
and
Irishman
kiss.
Blarney Stone.
who
Said
the
sky
is
falling.
Chicken Little.
what
Has
to
lips.
Holland, tulips, I don't know. Go ahead.
what
State
is
and
island?
Hawaii.
What
starch
is
eaten
in
a
Chinese?
restaurant.
Egg roll.
What
Does
a
rooster
say?
Cock-a-doodle.
Rice.
All right, you did it in 45 seconds. This sets the stage. By the way, I think that was very inventive, the 2 lips answer.
What is
For
two
Holland.
lips?
Your mouth.
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 Your mouth.
What does 2 lips have? What did you...
What did I say?
But it indeed, John, was a novel answer. All right, 45 seconds is what you have to beat. 4 correct answers, you win the round. You go on to the hot spot. Linny, if you are ready.
I am.
It's up on the screen. Go.
What?
Is
Another? Gone.
pass. Sorry.
Who?
Sings
The. Go ahead, please.
pass.
Whoa. National anthem. What?
Does
One.
say
When.
a
Trip.
leaves
The.
harbor?
Bon voyage. What?
Do
Monkeys.
eat
Bananas. What?
movie
Did.
Sylvester
Stallone.
do-
Rocky. Who? Yeah.
mothered
Jesus. Virgin Mary.
Okay.
Couldn't remember.
You won.
We won.
You won. You won. You won. First of all, let me go over to Karen. Thank you so much for playing our game. You did very well with the 2 guys. Almost came back at the end. And now, if you are ready for your shot at $5,000 in less than a minute, over to the hot spot.
Oh,
It's waiting for
boy.
you. We'll take a crack at it.
Over to the house.
Okay, now this is what this is all about. If you can keep your cool under pressure, and you have, you will win $5,000 in the next minute. Now, I'm going to warn you, it gets harder as you go along, but it can be done. Deborah Lee, when the clock starts, you just call out any category. Then Linny, you call out any letter. And then Kevin, you must name anything in that category starting with that letter. When you do that, the letter is removed from the game. Then we continue from the opposite direction. We are paying $100 a letter. And if you can remove all 9 letters in 60 seconds, you win, Kevin, $5,000.
Okay.
That's $5,000. All right, Deborah Lee, are you ready?
Yeah.
For the money, go.
Vegetables. B.
beans, vegetables,
P. Peas. Military ranks. S.
sergeants, vegetables,
C. Cauliflower. Vegetables. R.
the wedding,
R. A ring. Military ranks. L.
lieutenant, vegetables,
G. Vegetables. Oh gosh. Pass. Military ranks. G.
general, the wedding,
E. I don't know. Pass. Vegetables. E. Oh.
vegetables,
E. Eggplant. Military ranks. A. Come on.
So near and yet so far.
very
And you had it right afterwards. It was what? You said it before.
admirable.
Admiral. Close, close. However, you did win $800, Kevin. You came very close. And we're going to be back with more action right after this. Stay tuned. Now we are back with a new makeup to our teams. Our champion, Kevin O'Brien, now belongs to a team consisting of Deborah Lee Scott and John Ritter. And we would like to welcome now to the game Danae Ligon. Hello, Danae. How are you?
Just fine.
Hope you do well. Robert Urich is sitting next to you, and next to Robert is Lenny Green, and that is your team. So why don't we get going? John Ritter, you will be starting every question for your team if you are ready. Here is the first answer on the screen. Go.
What fruit is Halloween?
Pumpkin.
One.
What do you say to your horse?
Whoa.
What keeps your fly closed?
Zipper.
Two.
Who hosts Monday football?
Cosell. Howard Cosell.
Three.
Who looks through your windows?
Peeping Tom. All right, my men.
All right, you did it in 32 seconds. That means now 32 seconds. That means to win this round, Lenny, your team must get 4 answers before those 32 lights, which we're going to see over your head, go out.
Think together.
And if you are ready, Lenny, you are ready. Here's your answer. Go.
What is between... Go on, pass. What
Do you call
when
your
in
trouble?
Help. One.
what
Series.
had
Klugman
and
Randall.
The Odd Couple. Two.
who
Is
a
shrink.
Psychiatrist.
Three.
what
Does
a
magician
say?
Abracadabra.
Oh! I don't know. How much? How much time? Oh, wait. This means you're winning. That's right.
Magic, you beat the time, so you are now leading 1-0. Remember, it takes 3 rounds to win the game. So the score is 1-0. Lenny's team is ahead. And John, if you are ready to start the next round, the first answer is up on the screen. Go.
Who directed Psycho?
Alfred Hitchcock.
One.
What game do you play and make signs?
Tic-tac-toe. You make signs, eh?
What does a stripper wear?
Pasties. Nothing.
What comic strip stars Charlie Brown?
Peanuts.
What does a robber say?
Stick 'em up.
What animal crosses the road?
Chicken.
Very good. Your time is 42 seconds, and that means, Lenny, your team with Robert, that means you got to do
We
well.
got a beat in an hour and 42 seconds.
Okay, 42 seconds. You've got to get 4 answers before those 42 lights go out. So if you are ready, Lenny, Robert, I know you are. If you are ready, Lenny, the first answer is up on the screen. Go.
Where
Is
the
capital
of
United
States?
Washington, D.C.
What
breakfast
has
a
hole?
Donut.
What
do
you
say
when
you
greet?
Hello.
3.
What
does
a
woman
wear
to
keep
her
stomach
in?
A girdle. Oh!
The score is 2-0.
Wait.
Ours don't come up.
Just in
But the
case
game's not
you
over
don't
yet.
know it. I don't know if you do or not. You're really losing.
No.
We are. Okay. This is a real
Remember,
game.
if you don't win this round, you've lost the game. So, John, if you are ready,
So it's all on me again, right?
as usual. If you are ready, here is the first answer on the screen. Go.
What TV show starred black people?
Jefferson.
Who received the 10 commandments.
Moses.
One.
What finishes a movie?
The credits.
Next.
I don't know.
Where do marrieds recently go?
Honeymoon.
Where? Next. Next.
Who
Yeah.
Plays
the
piano
with
gaudy.
clothes?
Liberace.
3.
What game
Is
Park
place.
in?
By Monopoly.
Hey, 4, you got it. You are still in there. Of course, what it is now is if you can get your 4 answers in less than 44 seconds, you'll have
44 seconds.
won the game. You've got to get it before the 44 lights go out. So, Linny, if you are ready, you can really do it this time. Here is the first answer on the screen. Go.
What do you do to a rose?
Smell it.
1,
Where is Mickey Mouse live?
A Disneyland.
2,
What do
Spanish.
people
Say
when
they
have
a
bullfight?
Olay.
3,
what
Is
the
show
where
Korean
people
are?
pass. What
Makes
you
laugh.
A joke.
Well, sure, you give him the easy one.
Congratulations. First of all,
Get the
Kevin.
easy one, Steve.
Now, John, don't be a bad sport.
Rude.
Thank you very much for playing the game. Sean and Deborah Lee, you hold on. Now, this is your chance today for $5,000 in less than a minute. If you will go over to the hot spot, we'll crank it up and see what happens.
This is my favorite part.
All right, what happens here is there's going to be more pressure than we had before. If you can keep your cool under this pressure, you'll be able to win $5,000. Now, Robert, when the clock starts, you just call out any category. Then, Linny, you call out any letter. And then, Danae, you must name anything in that category starting with that letter. When you do that, the letter is removed from the game. Then we continue from the opposite direction. We pay $100 a letter. And if you can remove all 9 letters in 60 seconds, you're going to win $5,000. So, Robert, for the money, are you ready?
Yep.
Go.
Presidents.
W. Woodrow Wilson. Awards.
E.
Emmy. Fruits.
P.
Plum. Awards.
A.
Academy. Fruits.
O.
Orange. Fruits.
C.
Citrus. Presidents.
C.
Carter. Fruits.
G.
Grapes. Fruits.
N.
Nectarine. Awards.
T.
Tony.
Today, your team has won you $5,000.
They're wonderful.
You are going to give it to charity, are you not?
I'm taking them out to dinner.
Good idea. That'll cost you $3,000. Hey, that was terrific. We've got more coming. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Back with us tomorrow, as will John and Robert. We'll have a brand new challenger with us. Until then, this is Steve Edwards saying thank you for being with us, and I hope you walk down the street and something happens to you, and you get rich quick. Goodbye, everybody. So long.
is the Miami International Airport, where we're going to stop some of these strangers and ask them some very surprising questions. And we'll be sampling other people at the famous Seaquarium in Miami. Their on-the-spot ad-lib answers will be picked up in this theater, filled to capacity with more than 1,000 second guessers, who are here to match wits with our host, Mr. Jack Carter.
Well, thank you. Thank you. For me. Now, cut that up. Thank you.
Thank you. And welcome to the Hotel Plaza in Miami Beach, where we're about to get involved in a brand new idea called the Second Guessers. As you heard today, our roving reporter, Jack Clark, was at Miami International Airport and the Seaquarium, where he tossed some surprising questions at the people passing by. And to guess at some of the answers we have invited as our special guest this week, the lovely and talented star of Midnight Cowboy, Miss Brenda Vaccaro. Let's welcome Brenda.
Well, come now. How you doing? Hello?
How do you feel?
Nervous.
Oh, we're
No,
gonna
I feel
have fun.
terrific.
Oh, the movie was great. The movie you did with Dustin Hoffman. You're going to have to do another one now, aren't you?
Yeah, in January I'm going to do a film called I Love My Wife.
I Love My Wife, but oh, you, Elliot Gould, huh?
Yeah, he's in it too.
What studio is that at?
Universal.
Universal. They own the world. Now, you're going to help with some of these questions. Figure out. Now, in every question, someone will get a chance to second-guess Brenda and to win some prizes. Okay, Brenda? Are you ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, our roving reporter, Jack Clark, asked a sample group of 5 women, 5 married women at the Seaquarium, whether they would forgive their husbands for being unfaithful to them. What do you think the majority, 3 out of 5 women, said, huh?
Unfaithful.
If the husbands were unfaithful, would they forgive them?
And they knew they were on television.
Oh, yes, with watching, with staring, with police detectives.
I don't know how much of an honest answer you would get. Well, I don't know. If it was me,
Yeah?
I'd kill him.
You'd kill him.
Kill him.
Then you'd forgive him.
Yes. Well, what would you do? I mean,
I don't
what
know.
would you expect?
I haven't been caught yet. I just say you're going to believe me or your eyes. Or I'm a nudist that dropped in to use the phone. One of those, you know.
Well, I would say that's a pretty heavy subject now, isn't it, really?
Forgive your husband for being unfaithful after he declared it. What do you think 3 out of 5 said?
Well, I think they probably say no, they wouldn't forgive him. But the truth is that most ladies, in essence, probably would end up staying. I mean, they certainly wouldn't pack their bags and leave and go somewhere. Where are they going to go?
Yeah, where are you going to go?
I would say the majority of them would probably say no, they wouldn't forgive him. But I just want to make it clear
Yes.
that I think that they would stay. They wouldn't leave.
So it's a yes?
Yeah, no, it's a no.
No,
No, I don't think they'd forgive him.
They would forgive their husbands.
They would not.
They would not. Then it's a no.
Then it's a no.
It's a definite
Gonna
no.
turn it to the no. There it
Okay, now out in the audience, Brenda, we have a second guesser.
is. Okay.